It's Skid Row right here on your Classic Metal Show featuring Sebastian Bach.
Nope.
No? Is that just Johnny Solinger?
It's Johnny Solinger.
Johnny Solinger. Oh, how about
That's from Revolutions Per Minute. And I'll forgive you for that one because obviously you, like me, didn't listen to that record.
I didn't listen to it. I got to be honest with you.
That record was not very good.
No, but that's surprisingly, he had a very Bach-ish sound to that.
He got a bad rep. And I've said this for a long time. I thought the first album, Thick Skin, they did too weird.
Yeah.
You know, and I like those songs that are weird, like Born a Beggar and Ghost and shit like that. I like those songs. But the RPM, just terrible songwriting, but Solinger sounds good.
Yeah.
And the Rebellion records, 1 and 2, both sound good.
Yeah, decent.
Yeah, those.
You think they're going to do the third one with Tony?
Who knows?
Yeah.
I don't know what they're going to do, but they should.
Right.
They should do the third. They were on the right track with those two.
Sure, I agree.
You know, and I mean, this is not the right track. And,
right.
And obviously what was the I'll Remember You punk style?
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking total dog shit. But,
yep.
But I'm a Skid Row fan, man.
Sure.
And I'm, for the first time in a very long time, I'm excited about seeing them.
Right.
Because of Tony, you know, because he's a friend.
Yeah, I'm just doing it. Again, I like Tony as a person, and I'm just curious as to how he does the rest of the catalog.
You know what I like the most about Tony? It has nothing to do with singing, obviously, but I like that dude appreciates that we have supported him.
Sure.
With TNT,
right?
You know, because there was not a lot of people that did.
Right.
You know, I mean, obviously in Europe there are, but here in the States, nobody played that shit.
Yeah, and as well as his other projects.
Yeah, the Starbreaker and his solo things, and you know, we've always taken care of Tony.
Sure. And he let CMS Mikey interview him.
Now, well, but I mean, look at this thing when he joined Skid Row. He told us months in it. I mean, he didn't tell us what. But
exactly. But he said, I got an announcement, so I'll just hold off until that time comes.
And then he gave us the first thing.
Right.
And then it was, 2 hours?
2 hours.
You know,
dealt
with every dumbass caller we had.
And we never met the guy in person.
No, never have met him in person.
But he liked us.
Because he's never toured here.
Exactly.
I like Tony a lot.
Yeah.
And I mean, and I know you know this, but I communicate with Tony very regularly.
Sure.
Like, maybe not as much as I used to, but probably it's still once a month or so. I throw him an email and he throws me one. And
yeah, well, you know, the only way that I really communicate with Tony is once in a while I'll throw something out there on a Twitter.
Sure.
And I'll comment on something he did, and he'll like favorite one of my tweets or retweet something, you know, but
he's just a good dude.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's very interactive with the fans.
Yeah, he is. Good guy, and I'm glad that he's one of our boys, regardless of if he's going to make it in Skid Row.
Whatever.
The reviews have not been kind.
He's still a good singer, though.
I think he's a great singer. Yeah. And, I mean, have you watched some of the Skid Row stuff?
I saw 2 songs.
You know, I've watched several videos, and I don't know why everybody's beating the shit out of him.
Well, again, people can't get it out of their head. They want Sebastian.
But Sebastian's not as good of a singer.
Well, it doesn't matter. People want the original.
I don't get it.
It's the same way John Levin blows George Lynch off the stage.
Right.
But they want George Lynch.
I don't get it. Why would you want a less good, you know, it's like, do you want a steak from the fucking Ditkas or the Sizzler?
Right.
You know, I mean, they're both steaks.
Yes.
But what do you want? The $30 steak or the $10 steak?
Well, they want the original.
But the original's the $10 steak.
Well, it doesn't matter. They want the original.
Just bad.
I agree.
People are lame.
I do. Well, speaking of a dick in a system.
All right.
Taylor and I went to the Pirates game last night.
Okay.
And we are staying in a hotel not far from the stadium to where it was just within walking distance.
Oh, now you're not going to reveal the big name.
It was at the Wyndham. We stayed at the Wyndham downtown Pittsburgh.
Right. Okay.
All right. And so it was within, you know,
I just got a call from the Wyndham security asking us not to give that information out anymore. Do you want to take a call?
Sure. Let's take a call. Hail and kill caller, you're on the air.
Wait, now.
Hail and kill caller, you're on the air.
Guns N' Roses reunion or not?
No reunion. No reunion, Tim. He hung up. He knew you were going to hit him with a hang up. No reunion.
No, my hands are here.
Yeah. No, he hung up because he was
That's
afraid
fine.
you were going to knock him off the air.
Sorry, Tim.
Sorry, Tim. No reunion.
I didn't knock him off the air at all tonight. His phone kept disconnecting.
Right.